Hey everyone, I have a really special video today for a very special person. I met this young man on Instagram. He is a wonderful poet. He is such a sweet, sweet young man. I just adore him and we have become friends. Raven let me know that he likes watching my motorcycle videos. So this ride I did specifically for Raven, and it is dedicated to Raven. Raven says himself on his Instagram profile that he has autism, and that's really dear to my heart because, you know, I have a son that has autism. And Raven, you guys have to check his Instagram out. Here's his Instagram handle. Check him out. His poetry is beautiful. He has such a lyrical way with language, and I really admire that. He's always so sweet and so selfless. And this ride, as I said, I did for him. It's Ride for Raven. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about this ride. I live in Oregon, and this is on the Highway 14 on the Washington side of the Columbia River. It's part of the Lewis and Clark Trail. It was one of the hardest rides for me to do when I was a new rider. And it's also the ride where I learned not to brake during the curves, how to use my engine, how to use my throttle, all of that. It's so beautiful, but it was so hot. And I have to apologize in advance. At the end of the video, you're going to be seeing how not so great hot motorcycle hair is. It was bad. It was so bad. But this is for Raven. Raven, I love you. You're amazing. And thank you for being a fan of mine. I am a fan of yours. I love your poetry. And I am so honored to call you my friend. I hope you enjoy. And I'll see you in a bit. I forgot to tell you, Raven, there is a very special place we stopped. It is so beautiful. I stopped there. I got some photographs for you. It's a beautiful view of the Columbia River. Those pictures are sort of towards the end. And that's on our way home. Coming out of that, we had to go through this little town and we got stopped in traffic. It was so hot. And when you're sitting on a Harley, that heat radiates up and it's just so hot. And we may or may not have gotten a ticket when we went through the work zone. I hope not, because it's like a double fine. Anyway, enjoy. Love you. And today we are off to Washington along Highway 14, the Washington, Oregon, Columbia Gorge. Photo bomber. Are you ready to go?
See.
It's gonna be a gorgeous ride. This one's for you, Raven. Okay, here we go. We had waited to put the GoPros on until we got to that area because the batteries, they just don't last. It was such a windy ride, but oh my gosh, it was so much fun. Except, this footage is a little mixed up. Because my cameras decided to do kind of funky things. Some of them recorded, some of them didn't. And the one, look at him, What the heck does he think he's doing? One of the cameras, the one that I have on the back of my bike there, it fell over. All I got was my headlight. I mean, my tail light. Oh my gosh, Terry, wake up. Look at those flowers, the wind. It is just so beautiful. And I'm loving my new helmet. Look at it, he did it again. What the heck? These curves are so magnificent. If you're a biker, you know what I'm talking about. This road is just turn after turn, and they're not hairpin turns. They're decent turns. I think they go from about 30 miles an hour to 40 to 50 miles an hour on the curves, so that's not bad. Those are just really nice, big, sweeping curves. My tattoo artist is gonna see this and say, why the heck didn't you have on a long sleeve shirt? Because it was 100 degrees, dude. And that's what they make sunscreen for. I don't know if you can see the Texas right there on my sissy seat. It's a little chrome one we had welded on. Another biker. Here we come. We're coming up to Cape Horn. You see my signal light on there. This is so beautiful, Raven. It's one of my favorite places to stop and look out over the river. We're at the Columbia River Gorge on the Lewis and Clark Trail. Isn't this beautiful? My bike. Look at that. It's just so gorgeous. That water is cold though. It was so hard getting out of here, going that way. Generally, when we come the other direction is when we stop. But I had realized the camera hadn't been recording. But I had to get that shot for Raven. We're on our way home now. Well, actually, we're on our way to the traffic. Coming up on it now. Oh my gosh, it was horrible. We were stuck in traffic for probably close to a half hour. And I ended up with heat burns on the inside of my leg from my pipes. And they put in these little speed thingies, little circle thingies, since I had ridden this ride the last time. I hate those things. We're home. 100 frickin' degrees weather here in Oregon, stuck in traffic. But it was a great ride. Except we may or may not have gotten tickets. I need water, a shower, and a ginger beer. Thanks, guys. You guys have a rockin' weekend. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share. You know, all that. Have a fantastic week. Later.